Morning, Steve Ray in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, we have a little bit of a reversal of the recent trend in prices. We've got beans and corn lower and wheat a little bit higher. And so beans may be down because yesterday Commerce Secretary Ross said there might be a little hiatus for talks between U.S. and China. There may be nothing before the midterm elections. That might be causing some resistance to the marketplace. We really haven't seen a lot of farmers selling at these higher prices, but we do expect over the next 7 to 10 days, mostly dry weather across the Midwest, that should increase harvest activity, and we could actually start seeing a little bit of selling at these price levels. We thought the farmer would increase hedge selling above the $3.80 in the D's corn and closer to $9 in the November beans, but we haven't really seen it yet. Basis levels backing off a little bit in corn, but still remain relatively firm in the bean complex. We expect export sales to be about 1 million tons in corn, maybe 700,000 to 800,000 tons in beans, and 400,000 tons in wheat. Again, wheat might be supported by a little bit of talk that the Russian supplies might be beginning to decline, especially on a quality standpoint, and we'll see if eventually that helps the U.S. wheat export demand. We need that demand to push prices higher out of this trading range that wheat's been in for much of the summer and early fall. Weather-wise, again, U.S. is going to be open for harvest down in South America. Above normal rains for most of central and southern Brazil. Argentina is going to get some rains, and so conditions out there remain favorable. We do see some rains in parts of southern Europe and Russia for the first time in a month, but the remainder of northern Europe and Ukraine remains dry. Some of the Europeans are talking about slow planting of the fall crops because of the dry soils. Funds yesterday, buyers of a small amount of beans and meal sold corn and wheat, and the funds are still short about 20,000 beans, 35,000 oil, long almost 50,000 meal, basically even in the corn, and short about 20,000 wheat. So we'll see what the export sales have to say, and we'll see how much liquidation from the recent longs we want to see in the beans and corn, and how much short covering there is in the wheat. Outside markets, watching pretty closely. The Shanghai stock index is sharply lower again today, making new lows, raising concern about the Chinese economy, and we'll see if that filters into any of our financial markets. Right now we've got the dollar lower. Crude continues to sink after yesterday's higher stocks number, and U.S. stocks are lower. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.